Today I'm going to be showing off Trevore Read's 6th place single strike Lugia VSTAR deck list. This deck list combines, of course, some of the mechanics from the past sets Lugia VSTAR decks and adds in a bunch of single strike energy and single strike Pokemon to add for a variety of attackers and new ways to build this deck. I really enjoyed playing single strike Urshifu back during the battle style sets, and I also enjoyed playing Lugia VSTAR, so combining these decks together is a whole lot of fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at Trevor's deck list and see how he made it to 6th at EUIC this past week. So the list that we will be looking at today is Trevore Read's Lugia list, which I believe got 5th or 6th at EUIC this past week. Very consistent list for the new form of Lugia VSTAR, which is very single strike heavy. Let's go ahead and look at it. Of course, you run 4-3 line of Lugia VSTAR. It's very important that you get him set up as soon as possible so you can use Summoning Star on turn 2 as fast as you can to get your Archeops out, which you have 4 of in this deck. Some of these things never change. He runs a 1-1 line of Duraludon V and Duraludon VMAX, which leaves you open to prizing one of them and not being able to use it most of the game. But you have some other pretty good attackers to survive if that's the case. Of course, Lugia VSTAR itself is a good attacker, but you also have Yveltal, which hits for 110, but with that single strike energy can get up to 170, which of course is very strong and knocks out Gardevoir EXs, Mew VMAX. Pretty much anything with a dark weakness is going down to Yveltal. And you can say the same about Tyranitar V. But Tyranitar V can get up to numbers like 320 without needing a hit for weakness. And hit 240, which knocks out pretty much every V Pokemon, and then once you get to 320, you're knocking out every V-Star. The main VMAX, which is Mew. The only problem is you're not knocking out Duraludon, which not that big of a deal. Then of course you got Stonjourner. Hits for up to 160 with weakness 280, knocking out against Arceus's. So you're hitting some normal types for weakness there. Pumpkaboo to bump the stadiums. Mostly, of course, that being Temple of Sinnoh, I think is the one that hurts this deck the most. You got 2 Lumineon Vs to search for some supporters to get you out of situations, and the Radiant Tsareena helps to get rid of some of that damage, that chip damage that opponents like to do on you, especially like Sableye or other decks. Now for our trainer line, this is where I tend not to enjoy this deck list as much as the previous version of it. You're running 4 Capturing Aroma. You're flipping a coin and hoping that you get heads so you can go get Archeops. You're hoping you can get tails so you can get your Lugia V. It's very inconsistent, but it is unfortunately the only option we have right now. You're running 2 Nest Balls, 4 Ultra Balls, of course. Pretty standard stuff. 2 Urns of Vitality to get your single strike energies back into the deck after you lose them. You run 1 Collapsed Stadium, 2 Mesagoza, which also is another coin flip to help you get the cards you need. And that's pretty much it for the trainer item cards and stadium line. Not a very heavy. It's all pretty much Pokemon search and getting your energy back in there. And then of course our supporter line, 2 bosses, 2 judges, 1 Professor Burnet, which is very clutch if say you get judged and you don't have much going on, but a Lumineon V, it gives you an out to still getting those Archeops in the discard. 4 Professor's Research, of course, to also get Archeops in the discard, and 1 Thorton. Thornton's pretty good in a pinch to say you have an extra Lugia V on the bench, switch it into an Yveltal or Tyranitar and load it back up with all the energies. Pretty good plays you can do with Thornton. And then of course for our energy, we got 3 Double Turbo, 3 Gift Energy, 3 Impact Energy, 4 Single Strike Energy, and 2 V-Guard Energy. These are all pretty standard energies to use in this deck. The numbers change depending on whose list you're looking at, but these are the 5 main energy you're going to see in there. Impact Energy allows you to attack with Duraludon. You need 2 of them at least, and then Single Strike Energy allows you to attack with all the other Single Strike package Pokemon. And then most of the normal type energy allows you to attack with, of course, the boy Lugia VSTAR. So this is a pretty standard list. I'm excited to get into some games with it. I used to love playing Single Strike Urshifu. I also enjoyed playing Lugia, and this is kind of both of those deck points together, except with a lot of coin flipping in the middle. So let's see how it does. Of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We'll keep doing deck lists like this, having a lot of fun. But let's get into some games. Opponents deciding who goes first. Okay, opponent's going first. So we're hoping for a read the win start. Is that what you want to do with this deck? Certainly not starting Duraludon. That's not what you want to do. Maybe it is. Okay, they're playing Gardevoir. Maybe we can play a little bit slower. Oh my god, they mulliganed 4 times. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. We're in it. I would like all 4 cards. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I want to happen here. What do I do? So I start Cresselia. Interesting. They're looking for Battle Whips. Just 1 routes. Okay. Not a huge start from them. That's okay. Lugia, great. Impact Energy, there. Do I want to help him out with that? I don't think I even need to. We want to get another Archeops. For sure. Not Archeops, but that's okay. So we're playing against Gardevoir. We want this guy. Or this guy. I want this guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Mesagoza as well. I don't want to give our opponent the opportunity to... I don't want to give ourselves the opportunity to fall behind here. Let me see here. Do we want... We just want second Archeops. And we hope our opponent doesn't disturb our hand. And we'll be good. And then... Bossing nothing here. We're not playing Judge. Because we're going to evolve next turn, attach an energy, and I think I'm just going to research. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, opponent. Gardevoir's a little scary, but I think we're going to have this in the bag. Opponent gets heads. Get a refinement, okay. They're going to draw some cards here. Gets rid of the Roxanne. I'm going to conceal cards as well. We do get judged. Can't say I'm shocked. I think... We could top deck. What do we get here? That's insane. Let's go ahead and do this as well. Let's go ahead and do this. And if we get Burnet, didn't even need it. Didn't even need the 18 card hand. Okay. Let's go ahead and get those guys. Welcome to the team, boys. I guess that's Mesagoza. And then we're gonna bump it. Tails. Okay. And we're gonna get rid of our Lumineon here. It's a bit of a weakness. We'll swing. So I can only ever do 300 damage max, which isn't enough to kill Gardevoir EX. So there's no point in overloading on single strike energy. I think it's best to just go with impact energy. And then we can throw some single strike energies on this guy. Prepare for knocking out like a Gardevoir EX next turn. Okay. I think that's all we need to do. We're like completely set up here. Our opponent's gonna need some tricks in their sleeve. Opponent's gonna be able to see a couple more cards here off refinement and concealed cards if they have the energy. I don't think they would have the energy here. Maybe they do. I feel like I would always concealed cards first. Okay, 2 refinement. Bossing doesn't feel as strong now. Definitely not bad. Okay. I think, honestly, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, let's... I'm thinking about doing this to have enough. Man. So I can't attack with that. That doesn't even count as 2 energy. Can... Rick. I think we just prof. Let me go ahead and attach this here. Goodbye, boss. I'll miss you. Okay, we got the stadium bump. Okay, that was enough. Our opponent said they couldn't do anything else. If you need some ideas, let me know. Want to go first? Yes. What decks you got lined up? We can do Pablo Mesa's Mew VMAX. I can do a Lost Zone deck. Those are pretty much the main options. And then like any of the starter decks. Iron Treads. Dude, anything but that. Anything but Iron Treads. That deck is... That card is bad. That card is really bad. I love the alt art. That card is terrible. God awful, Spencer. Alright, let's see here. Neither of these are great starts. I guess I can't play him without impact energy. At least him I could start swinging. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Our opponent's playing Tina. That'd be pretty cool. Gardevoir with the Tina sleeves? Excuse me? Well, we're gonna Nest Ball for Lugia here, of course. Duraludon, once again, not terrible in this matchup. Pretty hard for our opponent to kill. And then we're knocking out something next turn with Dark Cutter for sure, because all of his Pokemon are pretty weak to Dark type. That's all we can do for now. It's so fun to play though. You have a deck list? No way. Just let me read Iron Treads real quick. How are you getting energy on this man? Triple Laser is a good attack. Opponent's Battle Vippin. 30 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. Cybernetic Wheels 160 switches Pokemon. Not great. You didn't see my deck list? It's in the Discord? No, I didn't. Can you bump it? Bump it for me, por favor. Because my main concern is getting energy on him. Because Steel doesn't have a lot of energy acceleration. Wow. Our opponent has so many cards. You know, maybe I should be playing Iron Treads. I could snipe all these routes for 30 damage each. This is when opponent switches into Mew. This is funny. Opponent started with 3 battle VIP passes. Take a picture, y'all. This is funny. Meanwhile. Okay, discarding the energy, of course. What a cracked hand. If man loses, it's his fault. Alright, let me see this list. Retreating into Mew. Yep. Alright, let me see this list. See, okay, you're using Magneton. Why not just run Dialga instead? Alright. Listen, Spencer, I'd be willing to try it. Just know it's god awful. So we're killing this Mew. Go ahead and Capturing Aroma. We're going to pray for an Archeops. Heads. That's Archeops. Okay. We're in it. We're in it. We're alive. Attach here. Professors. Okay. Alright. Let's get another Archeops. Okay. I'm cooking. I'm Chef Boyardee. We'll get the VMAX. Get Chonky Boy out here. Let's go ahead and Summoning Star. Get the boys. We don't need more power on him as of right now. We can throw some of these right here. And then we can throw some other stuff on this guy. Like Gift Energy and Regard. Right here. And then we're chilling. It's pretty easy. And we have Judge. That's great. Do I really want to try this Iron Treads deck, bro? Let me look at this again. Iron Treads. Buffkey, Rotom, Magneton, Diancie. Rhydon, Radiant. There's so many Pokemon here. Did you build this list? I feel like there's not enough energy. Maybe I'm tripping. 3 energies probably. Yeah, you only gotta get 3, 4 for the other attack. You switch out into Diancie. I don't know. I'll try it. We'll build it. We'll build Iron Treads. Opponent's going for boss. What are you trying to boss though? Are you just trying to kill? Is opponent just trying to kill an Archeops? I'm not sure what opponent's gonna do here. Just enough energy. I'm gonna take your word for it. Okay. So we only need to hit for 270 against Gardevoir now. What are you bossing? Why are you bossing at all? I think opponent's throwing. Oh no, my Archeops. This is what we did last turn, was to kind of spread as much energy around as I could. And establish multiple attackers. Because now I'm just going to come kill his Gardevoir with my Yveltal. I think we're chilling. Frankly, I don't even want to play anything else right now. I think I need to get that last single strike energy and throw it on a Yveltal. And we're chilling with the rest of this hand. His boss and professors could be really good. Urn could be really good for next turn. Judge could be good now, but Gardevoir has so many ways to pop off. So I think we're chilling. We'll just knock out Gardevoir. Maybe opponent wasn't thinking about weakness. I don't know. That was a pretty easy knockout. And I think we're knocking out Lumineon V with Yveltal as well. Okay. Opponent could go for it again and then try and knock him out. Also, what we could do. Okay. He swings in with Zacian. We're just KOing with anything really. I don't feel like there's really a way for our opponent to win here. Maybe I'm not sealing it. Sky Sealstone shenanigans, I guess. That'd only get him at max to 4 prizes. I don't even know if Zacian can't even kill Duraludon in one hit. Okay, there's the EX. Do you have a rare candy? No. Okay. I think this is GG. I think we've got it because we just knock out Curlia here. A roar of time to end your turn as well. Anyways, we knock out Curlia here. It's GG. Yep. Okay. Our opponent doesn't have any way to take 5 prizes. They technically might have a way to take 4, but not 5. And honestly, I could judge here. They have the EX in hand, but their deck's so thin. Maybe I just attach this here. I could just boss the Zacian as well. No, I don't. I save boss for the next turn. Or I use it now, get rid of Zacian. Then I have to find another piece. He's not even weak to dark. What am I thinking? Attach that there. Go ahead and play Lugia V down. That way if I get Thornton, I can do some weird shenanigans if I need to do that. I think we're chilling. Let me go ahead and do this. Let's throw... Throw that right there. And I think we're chilling. Opponent has to take 5 prizes. I don't think that's going to happen. Is Kirlia not weak to dark? I dealt 110. Kirlia is weak to steel. I didn't know that. Refinement Kirlia is. What are you going to do, opponent? Okay. This is easy dub. I think my main problem with this deck now is Capturing Aroma and Mesagoza are so important. And you just gotta hope that your coin flips go well. Such an important part of this deck doing well is coin flips. Opponent has 15 cards to play with total here. I don't know if they obviously have the Gardevoir in hand. We know that. Yeah, just increase your luck stat. It's a skill issue. I know it is. I just have to get better. I have to get good. Dude, this artwork... I should almost concede because of how good this artwork is. Worker, you're drawing 3. Okay. What are you doing, pal? Certainly not winning. That's only at 250 HP. And he loses to boss, so. By golly, I think we've done it. We've got some wins. And our opponent's playing a good list, from what I can tell. This might even just be towards list. I think we just outclassed them this time. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think anything funky is going to happen here. If it is, I'm going to cry. I could... Yeah, we're doing 220. Go ahead and boss up the fish. Why you don't leave your fish on the bench, bro? Too easy to clean up. Easy peasy. That's Lugia. Still a very good deck. I think it's still very good. I think it's obviously gonna do well at tournaments. I think I don't like playing it as much because no quick ball, no Evo incense. It's just a lot less consistent, in my opinion. I don't like that. I'd rather play like our opponent was playing Gardevoir or something not as high rolly. But it's still a very good deck. So that was a look at the brand new way that Lugia VSTAR is going to look moving forward in these Scarlet and Violet sets. Let me know what you would change or how you're building your deck to make it more consistent, or any other changes you think would benefit this deck. Of course, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and like. We love interacting with you guys, and we're looking to build a new community here, trying out these decks and staying very competitive. Thank you for watching. I've been Michael at TM Academy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.